heartbroken and homicidal. For those of you who know, you know. So, I know that I've always promoted content that was mental health based. And I've been off on some, we'll call it everything but mental health type content. There's a reason for that. I've been ignoring my mental health. I've been ignoring my mental health because the Nile's not just a river in Egypt. And right now, and for a while now, I don't like where my mental health is at. So, you know, like any normal person with pulse, I've been ignoring it. Sorry about that. I've been ignoring it. It's my prerogative, it's my right, it's probably not the healthiest thing I could do for myself. But if, you know, what do you expect from an ex-addict? We aren't known for doing the healthiest shit for ourselves. All that being said, I've had a little bit to drink today. That's always kind of a... I always gotta do this shit because, like, I'm too tall for the camera angles I'll be working with. I don't want to cut myself off, so I'll be like fucking Fantastic Four and E.T. had an illegitimate child and shit. I wanna do something mental health based. I've had a couple margaritas now. I got that 420 vibe going. I'm getting ready to take a self-imposed, we'll call it a vacation, where I am going to be completely cut off and isolated from everyone and everything by choice, so that I can focus on self, sometimes as needed. But life doesn't always adhere to what we think we got going on. Things have happened recently in my life that have had an impact on my mental health, aside from massive transition of geographical relocation, moving out of state, etc., etc. Come here, babies. Want to join me for some content? Say hi to everybody. You're probably going to take off and run first chance you get, but yep, there she goes. Bye, Trap Cat. So I'm going through a lot, and I had something happen recently in my life, in my personal life. That I ain't gonna lie. At first, it set off all kinds of bells and whistles. Made me start reimposing boundaries. That I haven't necessarily had to impose in a while, because for years now I've kept my circle so small It's basically a dot. And anyone who knows me knows that there's really only been room in my dot for myself and Trap Cat. And it's been that way complaint free for a long time. And then I met someone. And this someone, like I said, initially, bells and whistles. I'm a dark empath. Knowing that, when someone can slip under my radar and get too close without me making a conscious and aware decision to allow it, it's scary. Made me take notice. Made me, like I said, start reimposing boundaries that, I don't know, call it a celibate lifestyle, for lack of a better term. But not just celibate in a physical sense. Celibate in any type of emotional closeness sense. Not just emotional intimacy, but even on the level of friendship, just, it's a dot, not a circle, man. It's me and my cat. And that's by choice, that's by design. It's by necessity. But life don't give a fuck what type of rules you set for yourself. Because you ain't in charge. Oh, we like to think we are. But we ain't. Life brought somebody into my life that scared me for a minute. Scared me because she's so cool. And it's always been the ones that are just so cool from the word go, from the gate, off the rip, that I always end up getting fucked up over. But at my age, I've learned a thing or two. And one of the things I've learned is that life knows more than I do. And more often than not, life has got a better plan for me than I have for myself. Whatever. That being said, Monica Longo, you are a godsend. You are a friend beyond friends in ways that, I don't know, given out, just bit my foot. Given time, I might be able to put into words why your presence in my life is so impactful. right now, I'm still figuring it out myself. All I do know for a fact is that impactful is exactly what your presence in my life is. And normally I would run from that. I would shy away from that. I would get prickly and mean and abrasive and be an asshole, and all my defense mechanisms would kick in, and well, in a short time the problem would be solved. There have been many times in my life when I should have done that and didn't. Hindsight always showed those times to me. And there have been plenty of times in my life when I was that way and shouldn't have been. And hindsight was always just as kind in those instances. I am choosing to decide that your appearance in my life, Monica, is worth me not being that way. I don't think you are the next series of curses. You have a healing, regenerative quality about you, I think is the best way to say that. No, no, Mon, I'm not hitting on you, hon. Uh, you'd know if I was. I'm a fucking juggalo. You 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 would have clown paint smeared on your inner thighs before you even realized I was hitting on you. So that's not what this is. But I dig the shit out of you, girl. And I want you to know that what you bring to my table, I am going to take with me on my vacation. Next 3 or 4 months, I'm going to carry you with me. And you're going to be one of the first people I look for when I resurface. I hope I find you right where I leave you. We're family. We're friends. And I'm too broken to pursue it. But goddamn it, you cool as shit. If you ever bring more to my table than what's there right now, I won't ask you to get up and leave. That's all I'm saying. You've been amazing. And something tells me you're going to continue to be that way. I wish I'd found you before I became this jaded, broken, damaged, scarred. But you're everything I was never looking for. And everything I probably should have been. I know you've got a lot of questions. I create more of them than the answers I provide. Trap cat, are you going to get in front of the camera? Don't go in there. Hi, sweetheart. Really? Any other time. You're such a shithead. Come here. Get in. Thank you. Monica, the terms, the relevance, and the intentions of the Dark Carnival, I love you. That's not no like weird, mushy, emotional. It's not that kind of love. You were a gift from the Dark Carnival. I don't know how into that part of our family you are, but for me it's everything. I'm not just a fan. Uh, I believe in the Dark Carnival, and I look at you as a gift from the Carnival. So I'm going to cherish you as such, respect you as such, treat you as such, and allow myself to feel about you as such. And yeah, that's all mental health based, folks, because the bottom line is this. Doors open in your life for a reason. I'm not going to say when one door closes, another one opens, because that's too cliche and too overused. The doors open, opportunities present themselves for a reason. And if you're bold enough, if you're brave enough, if the Dark Carnival is alive enough in your soul, you'll never be afraid to embrace those opportunities and dance with them. Monica, it'd be my honor to have this dance. Whoop, whoop.